So I just left Costco. I have not been since the middle of November. It is now the end of April. Costco is just over an hour away from me. So when I go, I typically spend quite a bit of money to stock up on some stuff. Not having been in so long now, I spent an embarrassing amount of money for 3 people. 3 people. Of course, you know, hardly anything is on sale at the stores right now, including Costco. But, you know, I got it. I shouldn't have to go back for 2 to 3 months now. I did buy extra of some stuff simply because, you know, during all this pandemic and all, I don't want to go to the store more than I have to. So the kids stayed with my mom and stepdad this morning so I could go. And we'll see what I got. Hey there. Okay, so I'm at home now, and I just wanted to show you what a Costco haul looks like today. Before I go into this, let me remind you that at this time at the house, it's me and an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old, and we are all gluten intolerant. So I have not been to Costco since November. It's now the end of April, and I know that grocery stores are not having big sales right now. I did not go with the intention of finding great sales. I went with the intention of stocking up for the next couple of months because Costco is over an hour away from me. I am not taking the kids into grocery stores right now. So I wanted to stock the pantry with snack stuff and things because, I mean, while we're still doing some remote distance learning, for all intents and purposes, they eat like it's summer. So this, along with a couple of things I have on the floor, I'll show you. After tax, and you have to remember Tennessee has like almost 10% taxes, even on food. I think food's like 9% or something, but so after taxes, all of this and a little bit that's on the floor was $811. I could not believe it when I got to the front. I was expecting around 5 to 6. Now granted, a little bit, like my sister and I split a few things. She met me there, and there were a few things we split. So she paid me $23 for what I bought that we split, and I got my mom an olive oil, and she paid me back $11 for that. So everything else was on me. Did I get a few things that weren't essential? Okay, so I'm closer to the phone now so you can hear me better. I'm going to show you what I got. I know people like seeing, and those are really bad lights, sorry. And tell you, you know, what I paid for it in case you're thinking of going to Costco anytime soon. So we were pretty much out of the taco seasoning. This McCormick I can eat, you know, we were pretty good that it's gluten-free, at least good for us. We're not celiac, just intolerant. So I did get it. It's usually around $5 or $6. My son is going through honey like there is no tomorrow with his smoothies and stuff. While I prefer to usually use local honey, as much as he's going through with smoothies and stuff, I just went ahead and got this. That should last him a little while. I think it was like $10 or $11. So a lot better price than at the grocery store. This, I love this. I have one of these pepper grinders sitting on the table, and I take it back and forth to the stove, or to the stove all the time. So I grabbed one for the stove. Plus it has the refills in it. I love that. It's usually like $5. Claritin, this is on sale this month. I think this time that I went, I think it was like $30 for the 2. And since Wheeler and I both are taking Claritin right now, I thought that would be good. They love these almond biscuits. You can see we got into them in the car on the way home after I picked the kids up. I don't think these are certified gluten-free, but they don't have any gluten-containing ingredients in them. And they don't seem to bother the kids. So I like to get those. This is one of the things my sister and I split. It was salsa. I think it was $7.59 for the 2 jars. Oh, I didn't notice until just now it's medium. My kids may not eat it. I will. But that's the reason I got this big bag of tortilla chips over here. That was like $4 to eat with the salsa. I like to keep these on hand for in the summertime for the kids. They're like $10 for the 4. And actually, Caroline's the only one who eats them. Wheeler, or drinks them rather. Wheeler doesn't drink them a whole lot anymore. I got a big bag of potatoes for $7. The Ziploc. Well, let me get down to that in a minute. Eggs. Oh, I thought we'd try this Black Forest ham. I'm not planning to go to Kroger or anywhere this week. So I thought, you know, we'll get that for Caroline and I. So this. I'm not usually much of a storage bag snob. Don't have to have the name brand, although I am finding in a lot of things, for a lot of things I like the name brand better. The first time I saw this particular set with the snack, the gallon, the quart, the sandwich, it was on sale for like $9.99 for the whole thing, and it lasted us forever. It is not on sale this time, but I went ahead and got it anyway. It was like $15, so I'll have them when I need them. I did get shrimp. This was like $15 for this. This will last. And Wheeler will eat shrimp, even though he's kind of vegetarian right now, or pescatarian rather. He'll eat shrimp. And so I got this, and it's 2 pounds. I honestly feel like Aldi's price is better, but I'm not going to Aldi this week. Now, these are gluten-free certified, so both kids like these. They're a good little pick-me-up, good snack in the afternoon. So I got 2 boxes of those. I don't think those were on sale this month either. I like to get them when they're on sale, but even when they're not on sale, they're still cheaper. It's $12.69 for a box. Still cheaper than getting 30 bars at the grocery store. Caroline loves these little crunchy rice rollers. She loves those. So I got those for her. We're in desperate need of toothbrushes, and I like to keep extras on hand because when somebody's sick, then, as you know, after they're not contagious anymore, I really try to remember to throw out their toothbrush and get a new one. I love this, the PB Fit, in my Greek yogurt. I'll mix those together for breakfast or for a snack. I bought Caroline. I don't think either one of those were on sale either. Let me go back to this for a second. This is like, what, 48 ounces of Fage yogurt. Now, it is thicker than most Greek yogurts. I really do like it for eating, you know, breakfast. It really fills me up. It's got a ton of protein in it. And this is like $5.99 versus 24 ounces is like $5.99 at the grocery store. So when I'm there, I usually get 2, but because I hadn't been to Costco in a while and I've been to the grocery store, I did have a container of Greek yogurt in the refrigerator, so I only got 1. Those fruit snacks Wheeler loves. He also likes to use the 3-berry blend of frozen berries in his smoothies. So I got some of that. Trying to find some books Caroline will read that is interesting to her. So I got her a set of Pink Delicious books. Hopefully that'll kind of pique her interest. I'm going to take a break from showing you everything for just a minute because some of this stuff I want to get in the refrigerator or freezer. I always take a cooler with me, and so all of this has been in my cooler, and even when I stopped at my mom and stepdad's to get the kids, it was in the cooler, and it's not a hot day today. Like the shrimp is still frozen. The berries were kind of starting to thaw because they've been sitting on the table a few minutes. So I wanted to get those in the refrigerator, or the freezer rather, before I kept going because I didn't want it to thaw out. So Here is a before of my freezer. You can see I've got some meat down here. Meat is not really what I needed, but I got some stuff because, well, in this day of the pandemic stuff, you just don't know. Oops, you can see one of the kids has knocked over a yogurt down there. So I do have some stuff in the fridge, but I'm going to be honest, I tend to have a lot more than this. My fridge is usually pretty stocked. We were running low. All right, so I tried to move some stuff out of the way to show you more easily some things. I did want to show that, you know, this was not on the table. I did get a case of water. I love that, you know, their water is a great price. We got mangoes because Wheeler is loving putting mangoes in his smoothies, and some bananas, and those bananas are already turning really quickly, so we'll eat them fast, put them in smoothies, and possibly make some banana bread. So let's go on here. I didn't think that their meat was greatly priced today, but I mean, I wasn't, you know, horrified by it. I had to put this one in a Walmart bag because the way I had it sitting in the cooler, it was starting to kind of leak. I'm gonna take this apart, put it into several different bags. It was $20 for this. It was $3.29 a pound. I mean, that's not bad for 88.12 actually. They were limiting you to 1 ground beef. You could only buy 3 meats, period, but 1 ground beef. You couldn't buy 3 ground beef. And then I got some chuck roast. This was almost 8 pounds for $35. But these, I can cut these into like 3/3, freeze them back, and Caroline and I will eat on that for a very long time. I have not been sleeping good, so I got a pillow. This one seemed to not be too firm, but not too soft. I'm hoping maybe getting a new pillow helps. I haven't had a new pillow in a while. I think that was only like $10, I think. They had some pants that were super cute looking. We'll see. Kind of cute and comfy for summer. I think they were like $9. Figured I'd try them. This I thought was awesome. 4-piece pajamas. So you got the tank, the shorts, the pants, and the shirt for $14, $14.99. So I got a set in gray and I got a set in blue. Because I figure, you know, with everything going on, my loungewear here around the house is needing to be replaced a little. Butter, we go through butter like no tomorrow. These looked good. Smoked mozzarella with artichokes and garlic. Caroline has gotten to where she really likes brats and things like that. So I got some of these. I think they're individually wrapped, which makes it really easy. It feels like they are. Yeah. Well, maybe not quite, but I think I could cut them apart and then keep the rest of them in like a gallon Ziploc or something. And we can eat on those. String cheese. They're a good snack the kids could grab. Wheeler likes to grab an applesauce pouch. It's cheaper to buy the applesauce in the jars, or the plastic jars. In fact, I really like buying it that way. It's a really good price at Costco, but he goes through spells where he won't eat it, and then it ends up going rancid in the refrigerator. So I'd rather buy the pouches, and he can grab one when he wants one. Caroline does not like applesauce, so those will last him a while. This is another one of those things that my sister and I split. These were normally, I think, $32.99, and it was one of the things on sale. $10 off, so it was $22.99. She did not need the razor. She had a razor at home, but I did not, and I really was in need of a razor, so I got the razor, and she took some of the cartridges and we split it, and she said it was still a good price. Caroline loves to freeze those, so we'll freeze those, and she can get those out for snacks. I don't really like to buy 500 spoons at a time, but for $10 for 500 spoons, yeah, I didn't need forks right now. You can, at our local Aldi, you can buy just forks, or you can buy forks, spoons, and knives. You can't buy just spoons. So then I have to go over to Kroger and buy spoons, 48 spoons for like $1.25. So I just went ahead and got the spoons. So typically when I go to Costco, I really prefer to kind of look at the sale ads, see what they have, plan out, okay, I really definitely want this stuff because it's on sale. But, I think we got something in the mail or email or something last month that said they weren't doing that right now because of high demand things. So that was fine. I guess I could have gotten online to look, and I didn't. It was kind of one of those things where I just found out yesterday or the day before that my mom could keep the kids today, and I hadn't been in months. So I just decided, hey, let's just go. Let's not worry about it. There's a ton of stuff we need. I want to stock up. I'm going to be honest, I'm not somebody who worries too much about this, but with everything opening back up, I'm a little afraid that in a few weeks we're going to have a spike in numbers of cases of COVID-19, and then the same thing's going to happen at the grocery stores that happened in March, where you went and you couldn't find anything. So I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and go stock up. I didn't overbuy. I didn't buy I bought 2 of the granola bars, but other than that, I didn't buy 2, 3, 4 of each item to put up. I don't have the storage space for that. But I thought, let's make sure that the house is stocked. I did not find the Kirkland's brand toilet paper. I did not find the Kirkland's brand paper towels, which I like them both. But we don't need paper towels and toilet paper right now. They had it, I would have gotten it. They had Bounty and Charmin. Had a lot of Bounty and a lot of Charmin, but I didn't need toilet paper and paper towels bad enough to worry about getting that, so I didn't worry about it today. Back to the haul. Have y'all tried this broccoli? It's 3 pounds of broccoli. Now, Caroline will eat broccoli some. Wheeler doesn't care for it. I love broccoli. I'll sit and eat it like candy. And the last several times I've bought this, it has stayed good for a long time. I mean, this has a date of May 11th, which today's like April 29th, I think. I don't know that we'll eat it all by May 11th, but I'll wash it over here in my Thieves. I wash all my fruits and vegetables with my Thieves fruit and veggie wash. And I put it in a bowl with a paper towel at the bottom to absorb any water that didn't, dry out before I put it up. And it lasts a while. I cook it, eat it raw, put it in stuff. I love it. It's like, I think it was $5 and change. So, if I put it right there, it knock stuff down. Corn. They didn't have the big boxes like this of the 12 cans of very many vegetables. So I just went ahead and got one of corn because both of my kids will eat corn. I think this was like $5.99 for 12 cans, which is about the price of the grocery store most of the time. Hot dogs for Caroline, and I'll eat some. I like that, they're packaged together $10 or $11, but I can open them up and open one package at a time. I did get, the Orgain was on sale this month. Don't remember. I think it was $21 or $22. No, $19.99 after, because they had a $5 off on it this month. I would have loved to have gotten a vanilla also, but they didn't have vanilla in the Orgain, and I like to use the vanilla as coffee creamer, and one of the containers will last me over a week usually, depending on how much coffee I drink. I like it in hot coffee. I like it if I make iced coffee. The Premier brand was not on sale. They had the Premier in vanilla, but it wasn't on sale, and even though $26.99 is a better price than the grocery store, I didn't want to get it right now, so I didn't. Feta, love buying feta there. 24 ounces of feta is like $5 or $6. No, I think it was $7 this month. Caroline loves to eat boiled eggs, avocado, and feta. Speaking of avocado, finally, I love this stuff. You can buy it at Walmart. In packs of 4, I think, for $4 or $5. So it's basically $1 each. The price is really not that much better at Costco, I don't think. I think it's like $14.99, 13. I can look. $14.99. So it's a little bit better than $1 each, but this stuff doesn't last here. I can eat that with a spoon. Caroline can too. I love the sea salt and the black pepper in it. Really good. And avocados, either they go bad really fast or it takes them forever to ripen. So I stop buying avocados as much. We love them, but they're just a pain. So got the Fuji apples. Caroline will eat an apple a day if I let her. So got the Fuji apples. Shelled pistachios. I hate paying more for the shell, but it's what Wheeler will eat. He loves them. And if I buy them still in the shell, I don't blame him. I mean, that's a lot of work to eat a pistachio. But it's a good snack for him. Let's see, what else? Since Wheeler will eat tuna, I did get tuna in water. I was buying the Aldi brand albacore, but I'm going to be honest. I mean, maybe it's better for you. I don't know. But I'm not liking albacore tuna. So I went with the Chicken of the Sea brand this time. Coffee. I have some coffee here, but I knew I would need more before I went back. So I went ahead and got this. Usually I buy the coffee beans and I grind it, but I've gotten lazy lately. So seriously, a few months ago, oh gosh, it might have been last summer, back when you could have samples at Costco, we sampled these. They are so good. I don't know, they've got a smokiness to them where they're, I guess, charbroiled. They're chicken, so they're a little bit healthier for you, I guess, maybe not, because of everything they put in them. On Weight Watchers, they were 6 points a piece, which isn't great for, you know, a side or a meal, just a chicken patty, I guess, as far as points, if you're really watching points. But it just started pouring rain here. But at the same time, I mean, it wasn't horrible when I was doing Weight Watchers. So I almost didn't get them because Wheeler doesn't eat meat anymore, but Caroline and I love them. And it makes them easy, you know, to pull them out for dinner or for lunch or whatever. I did find Chipotle black bean burger, plant-based, for Wheeler. They are gluten-free. It's very hard to find plant-based stuff that's gluten-free also. So hopefully he likes these. Okay, I tried to kind of move some stuff out of the way here so we had a little space to work. Olive oil. So much cheaper. This is like less than $12 for 2 quarts. I mean, I guess it's extra virgin. It's all organic. And I know that there are really good qualities of olive oil out there, but if you're just going to cook up some veggies on the stovetop or something, this works. Got the chicken and black beans. Caroline and I love chicken salad. And 2, 4, 6. I mean, this is 12 cans of chicken. That will last us a while. 8 cans of black beans. I can do tons of stuff for Wheeler with that. Kirkland kitchen bags. These 200 bags will last us forever. They're like $15, I think. Cauliflower crackers. We haven't tried these yet, but we love the Aldi's cauliflower cheddar crackers. So I don't feel like these were a better price, but again, not really necessarily going to Aldi this week. Lucky Charms, like $7.50 for 2 huge bags. This will last them forever. This is the kids' favorite gluten-free bread right now, the Char gluten-free. This was $7.49 for 2 loaves. It's like $5.99 a loaf at the grocery store. So I went ahead and got that. I'm going to bust those apart and put those in the freezer because we have some in the refrigerator right now. I keep the gluten-free bread in the refrigerator because it just helps it to last longer since there's no preservatives. I'll also bust this up to put it in my freezer. I only have an upright freezer. Pizzas for rainy nights like tonight, lunch, things like that. These coconut clusters are amazing. They were not on sale this time. I didn't buy this for me though. I bought it for a friend of mine who hopefully I'll get it to her before this video gets posted and she watches it, because then she'll know what's coming to her. But these are so good. This is a plant-based protein that's a chipotle bowl with black beans. This is one of the things my sister and I split. It's for our sons. And I think she split this one while we were in the parking lot. Yeah, pouches. So, we'll see if they're good. Black beans, and I'm sure that the jalapenos there on top are a serving suggestion. He's looking at it over here like, not so sure.
For me and Jacob.
It's for you. It's for you.
That was because the vegetarians.
Well, yeah, but Kelly got Jacob's. These are for me or anybody who wants to eat them, but these Madras lentils, oh my word. Again, those come in a pouch. I don't even eat it over rice. It would probably be good over cauliflower rice. That's too hard to get into. Very good. Gluten-free. Lentil red beans and spices simmered in a creamy tomato sauce. I don't think Wheeler liked them. It takes, in my microwave, honestly 75 seconds to heat them, but you can heat it right in the pouch. And I keep these at school in case I don't like what I took for lunch that day or forgot lunch or something like that. These are so good. They were not on sale this month. I can sometimes buy these like $10 for the 8 pouches, and I think they were $12 or $14 this time, but I love them, so I got them. There's my big bag of chips, and I think this is the last thing on the table. So this is another thing for a friend of mine. She's also my daughter's first grade teacher, so she's the one who said this is so good. So she is going to get a teacher appreciation gift. And of course I bought some extra for me. It's like $6 or $7 a bottle. She says it's amazing, so I'm gonna try it. If I don't like it, then I know who to give it to. When I left for Costco this morning, I never dreamed I would spend that much money. I'm looking for my drink here. Don't model Costco shops after me. I did not do a good one today. Not if you're trying to save money, at least. I did not show how you could save money at Costco, but we are stocked up for a while. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to hide from my kids, or they'll eat it all in 2 or 3 days and share it with all the neighborhood kids, which I don't care for them to share, don't get me wrong, but I'd like it to last more than 2 or 3 days. So anyway, still got my refrigerator and freezer open back here as I'm putting stuff up. Like I said, don't model a shop after me if you're trying to save money. Today was not about saving money though. Today was about stocking up. Because like I said, I had gone to the grocery store since the pandemic started, but I had not, I was getting what I could find. Costco was well stocked in a lot of stuff, so I was happy about that. And I hope I don't have to go back for a couple months now. So I've got some of my broccoli here in the fruit and veggie wash that I use. I just use this Thieves fruit and veggie wash. I didn't used to do that. I used to just wash them off and go. And then I started using that, and it's amazing at how much more dirt and gunk comes off whenever I just wash them there. Just wanted to show you. So I didn't get out put all of the packages of things in here. This is one of our snack drawers. We've got applesauces and things, pistachios. Then down here, we had some leftover chips and crackers and stuff, so I put all of that in there. And I've got my apples and mangoes sitting here waiting to go in the fruit and veggie wash. I have divided up the ground beef into 5 packages. It was like 6 pounds, so there's probably a little over a pound in each. I didn't measure it. And then I cut the roast, and I ended up getting 6 packages out of that. I'm going to throw that stuff in the freezer. Okay, so here is my refrigerator and freezer, and until I get the broccoli in here, I don't know if I'll put the mangoes in here or not. I don't usually buy mangoes, so I'm going to have to research where I need to store them. But, I mean, my refrigerator still doesn't look, I mean, it's full enough. We got enough stuff. The freezer, yeah, it's pretty full now. I think I'm stocked on freezer for a while. I've got all the bread here. I've got meats down there and up here. I did put some of the yogurt cubes up there for Caroline. She really likes those frozen. As far as, well, let me go over here first. My cabinets, I didn't put a ton of stuff up here. I mean, I still have some vegetables and black beans and stuff up here right now. And going over here to the other cabinet, I, put the honey up here. Wheeler's been using a lot of honey. I think we were either about out or completely out. I put these up here for him, my salsa, my taco seasoning. But, for the most part, that was pretty full. So what I did, since this was a stock-up shop, is I put it all over here. I wouldn't call this a pantry, really. It's where the hot water heater stays. So as you can see, I've stacked everything over here for now. I'm probably going to redo it, make it look a little better, but honestly, I'm tired. Don't know if it'll get done tonight. So, I'm still washing veggies and fruit, and I'm about to put one of those pizzas in the oven for the kids. Okay, so broccoli. I'm gonna let it dry there for a little bit. Few things. First of all, I have uploaded my receipts to Fetch and Box Tops and Receipt Hog, although I'm still trying to figure out why I'm uploading them to Receipt Hog. I mean, I don't know. I've got to check that one out more. But on Fetch, if you're not uploading receipts to Fetch, you need to. I'm going to put a referral link down in the description. But I just last week redeemed my Fetch points for a $50 Amazon gift card. I joined Fetch in November of 2018. I remember to upload most receipts, but not all receipts. But for different products that you buy, you earn more points. And even if none of the products that you buy on your receipt are on their list of like things you can get more points for, products you can get more points for, you get $25 or 25 points for every receipt you upload anyway. And I guess I got a $50 Amazon gift card last week that I used. And on today's receipt alone, I got 1,045 points. 50,000 points is $50. So, I mean, it doesn't take me long to just snap a picture of it and upload it. I also uploaded to Box Tops for Education, got 70 cents for the school. And so all that's done. And this is one of the things that I don't like. And that's really not all of the trash that I'll take out. I got to break all that down because as you can, see in my pantry, well, I don't know if it's a pantry, but in my closet over there, I've still got all of that I'll have to open up as we use it to throw away. So, I mean, I love shopping in bulk and I have a place to store it all and everything, but when you get home, it takes a lot out of you. So one thing I wanted to say, hey there. Okay, so I'm back 2 days later. I decided to go to Kroger because a couple of things. First of all, I didn't get all the fresh produce I really wanted, and I'm really missing my fresh produce. And I had some coupons for Kroger that will expire on May 3rd, and so it's May 1st. I wanted to go and pick up a few more things. I ended up spending like $75 more, but I did get $1.75 back on Ibotta. Should have been $2, but for some reason, even my any size, any variety, any brand strawberries are not showing up. But that's okay. The strawberries were an excellent price. My Fetch rewards, it's still processing, whatever that means for them. So anyway, I also had to get some plant-based butter for a cookie cake I'm making tonight. So that's was another reason for going to Kroger. 2 pounds of strawberries were $2.49, and honestly they looked pretty good overall. My daughter loves strawberries. Those will only last a day or two. The Viva paper towels, I had $1 off coupon and they were on sale for $1.99. When I find paper towels, I've been getting them because we are going through them like crazy right now. Diet Dr. Pepper, Diet Coke. I would not have typically bought 4 of those, but they're like $5 for one 6-pack or 4 for $10. And you can't get that $2.50 price if you don't buy them. Honestly, these will probably last me like 2 months or more. I had some coupons expiring for apple juice, so I got apple juice. This was not on sale, no coupon, but as much as we're making waffles and we are making pancakes, we needed it. I had a 40 cent off 3 that they send you coupon for their vegetables, so I went ahead and picked up green beans since I got so many cans of corn the other day. I picked up banana peppers. They only had the Vlasic brand. I'm not a picky brand person on this one, but they didn't have the Kroger brand. And I got all those roasts at Costco the other day, and I love to put a roast in the crock pot with a jar of the banana peppers and just cook it on low for like 6 hours and let it get really tender, and then it is so good just on some buns with mayonnaise or bread with mayonnaise. I love it. These, they were 2 for $6. I just got 1 pack for now. The kids love these. Really easy for them to just put them in, put them in the freezer, grab them when they want them. Produce, I had a 40 cents off the carrots and a 75 cent off spring mix, so I used those coupons. I had a coupon for the sweet peppers. I forget what it was for, but I had a coupon for them, and I love these, and Caroline's been eating those. Celery for some celery boats. I did not want to buy red onions the other day at Costco because they come in bags of like, I don't know, it's 10 or 12 pounds. I don't know. I don't need that many red onion at a time. And then I got the plant-based buttery spread for the cookie cake I'm making in a little bit. Wheeler wanted some hamburger buns for all of his plant-based hamburgers he's been eating. I got the gluten-free hot dog buns. I had $1 off coupons for both of these, I think. I had 2 coupons for 2 Udis, but I didn't want 2 hot dog buns, and they didn't have one for hamburger, or they didn't have any hamburgers there for hamburger buns. So that coupon was good till the end of the month. So when I go back, I'll get some more hamburger buns. We use corn tortillas, and I like the white corn the best. We use those a ton for quesadillas and stuff. Oh, I skipped over my ragu. I had a coupon for free ragu, so I got that. It was expiring. I also had a coupon for free ruffles, so I think it did expire for a couple of weeks, but I went ahead and picked those up. I had there's an Ibotta for this right now. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if Wheeler will like it, but it's gluten-free and plant-based. So I figured I'd get those and let him try them, and that's another reason I got the hot dog buns. The corn meatless grounds are gluten-free, and he can have those. I think they're gluten-free. Let me double check that real fast. Yeah, this contains eggs. I had never bought these meatless steak style strips, so I got those for him. We'll do those one night for him. More meatless fillets. And then these, I wasn't planning on getting, but this one is lemon pepper seasoning, already I'm ready to go, seasoned. I can put that in the crock pot or in the air fryer. $1.42 for all of that, $1.59 for that one. It's rosemary garlic. So those are great meals for Caroline and I. And so that was $75 at Kroger, even after all of my coupons. As you know, there's not much going on as far as sales right now. So, we should, between the Costco shop and picking up these few things here, we should be set for a while. They had tons of toilet paper, tons of paper towels. I didn't need toilet paper, and since it's, of course, not on sale, I thought, I'm not going to pick it up this week. I've spent enough. So that's hopefully that's what we've got, and hopefully it will last us for quite a while.